Sam, spirits in the camp this week must be much higher than what they were after the game last weekend.
Yeah, obviously, it's about winning football matches. It creates a positive environment, a good environment to come to work. It always makes it better in terms of players enjoying coming into training, and then obviously it helps myself and Stuart in terms of when you're having to work on things. And but we've had a good couple of days so far. Obviously after a good result the other day, but it's just a start. We want to kick on again now like we did previously. That's one good result. For large parts of it, a really good performance as well. But now we need to kick on again.
I'm sure. Maybe in another, if he could have done, you'd prefer for that game to have been a league game rather than an FA Trophy game with that result and performance.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, obviously the way we went about the game, the performance, and then if it had been a league game and you're taking 3 points from it as well, but that's not the case, But the good thing for us is we're really pleased with a lot of things that we did in the game, and like you just said about players' confidence levels, and Jordan Burrow gets himself a couple of goals, Lewis Hawkins scores his first goal, and right throughout the pitch really we had some really strong performances from a number of players, and that's what I said previous to you about if we're up and around at least 7 or 8 players on top of the game, it gives us a really good chance of getting a good result.
I know you all got carried away because there have been so many false dawns just in your time, and never mind the last couple of years.
Yeah.
How important is it that result and performance gets followed up this weekend?
But yeah, really important. We've got 3 games in a week again, and we want a reaction in terms of what happened the last time we had that situation. And hopefully now what we did last week sets us up now for a really good week. That's the plan. That's what we've been saying to the players as well. We've given them 2 really hard days, the last 2 days, because probably the most important thing that we took from last Saturday's game was the actual intensity that we played at, and going and stepping onto a really good team really high up the pitch. And these are the things that we're going to be asking from the players to do it again, time after time, game after game.
I know the league table doesn't look pretty at the minute, but the points, if you were to win both of these games, big ask, I know, from what we keep going back over what's happened in the past, but if you get 6 out of 6, that really does set you up for the second half of the season.
Yeah, that's what we want. I think you look at it and it's really tight right the way up into, they could get in the top 6 with a couple of wins, string a couple of really good results together. But probably the most important thing is getting the performances right. I think it's been proven by what we've done since I've been doing it. The performances have been good more often than not. We've got good results, and these are what we're saying to the players. But like I say, the last 2 days we've pushed them really hard, and we've stepped onto them probably like we've done it before, but not. We're trying to really like knuckle it down and nail it into them that this is how we have to be if we're going to win games.
You've got some tricky decisions to make this weekend, I suggest, with having Joe Ironside and Kennedy Digi back. Clearly you would love to play Joe Ironside. There's no point bringing players in on loan if you can't play them.
Yeah.
But can you change that front 3, or do you have to change formation if you want to bring them back into the team?
Yeah, well, obviously, look, Alex Harris is just a really good football player. It's as simple as that. We've just been out there training today, and myself and Stuart walked off the training pitch. Some of the things he does are probably, without being disrespectful, probably too good for this level, And the key thing for him now is to do it consistently. I think previously it weren't necessarily much. His form wasn't very good. I think he just needed a breather in terms of where he'd come from before he came to us. Played 6-7 games on the bounce, and this happens with players sometimes where they just look tired for whatever reason that is. I know that probably sounds a bit of an excuse, but it does happen. And the one thing that we did have here was options in terms of giving Alex a breather. Well, we saw last Saturday how well he can actually play, and now he looks like the player that we saw when he first came to us. He's really exciting, he creates things, and one of the things that we need is goals. And creating goals, well, he gives you that. So but going back to the question about options and headaches in terms of the personnel, it is what it is. It's down to them to get in the team. If the players are doing well, we go with it. If the players deserve to stay in the team, they stay in the team, and the ones that are not, they have to fight to get back in, because more often than not, if everyone's playing well, we're winning games.
I know Daniel Parsons is now back in training. It'd be too early for him to be involved this weekend.
Yeah.
But is everyone else available to you?
Yeah, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. I don't think there's any problems. There's a couple of little knocks, but you get that anyway. You just got to play through that. I think sometimes probably especially the older ones, are you ever 100% fit? Not really, you know, but you just got to have that mental toughness to go and get on with it. So, but there's no issues at this moment in time. We've had 2 days where we've had to go and train on the 3G at the university, which they've been really good with us in terms of that. And sometimes the more time you actually spend on there, you pick up, like, people get stiff backs and around the groins, the hips and things like that. But it's just doing the right things in terms of your preparation and what you do actually after training that keeps on top of them side of things. But there's no problems with anyone so at this minute.
What do you make of FC United? Because they're below your team in the table.
Yeah.
But they seem to have gone into a bit of form. They've won the last 3 away games.
Yeah, talented team, quite expansive in terms of the way that they play. They're a footballing team, so it'll be one of them games again, like probably last week was. But if I'm being totally honest, I'm more concerned about us. I think that was probably the most pleasing thing about the Kidderminster game was a lot of the focus was on us and the things that we were doing with the players, the things that we spoke about. One of probably the most simple things I said to the players was the front 3 go and win us the game, and you 6 make sure we don't lose it. You know, in some ways, with some of the players probably the simpler the better. You know. They can all play. It's just trying to take this, just to get them to go and play with no fear. You know, go and play and express yourself. Go and work hard. Go and run around. If I go back to the chest of the game, that was probably one of the most pleasing things that came out of the game. I think listening to what everyone said after the game, everyone enjoyed it. You know, and it was the same at Kidderminster last week. You know, you're coming away from that thinking, I like that. You know, and that's what I want. I want people to come away and enjoy watching us play, watch a team that has a right goal and not got the ball, but a team that goes and creates and scores goals. Because everyone wants that.
Simple game.
Yeah, it's very simple, you know. But obviously you get times where you, like, well, I don't really want to speak about it again, but you go back to your Altrincham ones and it doesn't seem a simple game, you're scratching your head thinking, where did that come from, you know? But it's gone now, we had a really good week last week, we put in a really good performance. The players bounced back from the disappointment from Altrincham. Now let's go and do that again.
Thank you.
That's fine for me, sir.